Say what you want. He's on the twilight of his career. He has been on fire in August for this team. He's had 3 starts in August. He's gone north of 6 innings pitched in all of them. He's been dominant. He knows who he is. He gets guys in swing mode. And he finds a way with this nasty slider. I want to take you through it. Now, there's a lot going on with what the Dodgers did. Alex Vesia bowed up yesterday when an inning in 2/3. Teoscar Hernandez had a couple monster swings Friday and Saturday night. There's a lot of love to go around for this sweep, but I want to focus on these 3. I want to focus on Clayton on Friday night and how he attacks, because Max pulled up this board, and we're not going to bring it up right here. ERA leader since the start of 2021, minimum 450 innings pitched. It's Ohtani, Michael King, Clayton Kershaw. So pause this for me real quick. This is the first at bat against Arise. Bring up his pitch usage throughout the years. So look at him in 2008 through 17. I faced him when he first came up. It was hot heater, big breaking ball coming off it. That's how he got through the first part of his career. And then he started to incorporate the slider. And then you fast forward to 2021 through 2025. He's throwing the slider 44% of the time and the four-seam fastball 37.2% of the time, and then mixing in the curveball 16% of the time. The slider's the weapon. He gets you in swing mode. He gets you in hitters counts. He gets off the barrel just a smidge to these left-handed hitters, and he gets rollovers and ground outs. He was phenomenal. I want to take you through a few at-bats. Top of the first against Luis Arise. Just the mindset. He comes out of the box swinging. Tatis led off the game. He's down 0-1. Now he tries to bunt. I don't know what he was trying to bunt for. He's down 0-2. Nasty pitch. Run that back for me again. Pause it. Take into account. Watch Luis Arise track this pitch. Run this. He's trying to let Clayton Kershaw know, I'm seeing that good. I know where the strike zone is. Yes, I was ready to go, but I'm seeing it good. Get off that pitch. But pause this. Clayton Kershaw's been doing this a long time. He knows if he baits it just a little bit more, gives him a little bit more vision of the plate, he's going to swing at it. Run it. And that's what he does with this slider. Just presents it on the plate, but down, and he can't hold up twice. And it was steady. 2-0 count leverage for Jackson Merrill. Instead of that four-seam heater, let me throw a little 2-0 little slider right here. Again, Jay Cronenworth, the top 5, same thing. 2-0, slider. I know you're in swing mode, and you get after it. And then top 6, slider to get ahead, 0-1. Heater in. So run that back for me. Pause it. So Luis Arise is going to take that slider away in the top of the 6th. He's going to shake his head like I see it big. What does Kershaw do? He knows he's sitting on that slider, trying to imagine it and hunting a window where it needs to come out of. He rushes the fastball in. Even though it's 90 miles an hour, it looks 95 to Luis Arise, and he's late. Run this. Now he's got him 0-2. And he's saying, shoot him the other way. Again, similar to his first at-bat. Present it on the plate, and he'll hack at it. And he gets him to roll into a big-time double play right there and go 6 innings of 1-run baseball. He was phenomenal all night and set the tone for the weekend. It's funny, you look at their starting rotation up and down, the Glasnows, the Snells, the Yamamotos. Do not be shocked come October if he doesn't get a postseason start with the way he's throwing the ball. Okay, so that was Friday night. Saturday, Blake Snell gets on the bump. First 4 out of 5 guys get knocks. What does Will Smith do? You can make the argument, I mean, Cal Raleigh is having the season, but in the last couple of years, it's been Will Smith. Look at the bug right there. Top 1. You want to set the tone? Tatis steals that bag and they're rolling. How about the back pick right here? Run that back for me real quick. Pause it. Look at the bug. First and second. Top 1, 2-2, 2 outs. And we're going to bring up a high home right here. Usually, in youth baseball, if they're both running, you want to go after the slower base runner, and it's usually the guy stealing from first to second, not the guy stealing from second to third. And that's what they did. They went back pick to Manny Machado. Pause. This third baseman, lock in on him. He will not even move I don't know if this is pre-planned. I don't know if Will Smith's given a sign to Miguel Rojas at second, but he is going back door. Arises out of the equation. Run this slow. Pause. Third baseman's not even honoring it. Will Smith's coming up shooting his second base. And I love the fact that I was big back in the day. Pause it for me real quick. Big back in the day, and we were always taught the ball's faster than you reaching for it and pulling it back. So they always wanted us straddling second base and letting the ball travel and dropping the tag down. But I do feel like at times when you're straddling the bag, you kind of get landlocked. If the throw's up the line, there's really nowhere for you to go. So if you're noticing, a lot of guys are taking the throw in front of the base and then laying the tag down.
Baseball's faster than you. It makes sense.
As long as you're not reaching for it, I'm okay with it. So run this. So 4 out of the first 5 guys get on base, and Will Smith throws 3 dudes out in 2 innings. He allowed Blake Snell to settle into this game. It could have got ugly early. It could have been 2-3-0. Blake Snell goes 3 innings. The bullpen's depleted for yesterday. I just want to show the mechanics here. Not a huge catching guru, just been around. My best boy, B-Mac, always talked about you want to get that right foot down as quick as possible. Chop and go, boom. And you see Will Smith, even from a knee. Watch that right foot. Bang, in the ground, and he's letting it go. And I know he's been slow right now. You can run it. Offensively, he's been struggling a little bit recently. He has been phenomenal for this team all year. Sitting in that major power production right behind the big boys, he has turned himself into arguably the best catcher in the game. Hitting tanks, controlling it. He's kind of their sinus rhythm to what they do. He has been awesome. Look at this. Weighted runs created plus leaders among catchers 2025 season. Obviously, Raleigh is at the top of the board. But then there's Will Smith, Carson Kelly, and Shea Bangaliers. Okay, so Friday we had Kershaw dominant. Saturday we had Will Smith get Blake Snell into a nice rhythm. Sunday, 1 swing of the bat. Oh, Mookie Betts. Is he back? He might be getting close to being back, and they need him. They need his energy. They need him smiling. I read so many articles on the plane sitting there on the tarmac last night about him saying, hey, my numbers are gone this year. I'm playing to win. The only box I can check is winning a World Series. And in this moment right here, Padres had just tied this game up in the top of the 8th. He comes up in the bottom of the 8th, gets a 2-0 cookie from Robert Suarez and hits it a mile. Run this back for me and pause it. I know it was chronicled J.D. Martinez came to Tampa and talked to him. He didn't get going there. Read an article last night talking about him going up to Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman talked to him about one thing, keeping his shoulders level. Mookie has a tendency to want to get here, which he still does, but it's the feel versus real. If you present that my shoulders are level, then it's going to kind of redirect him back up, gap to gap, pull side in the air. So run this for me. He didn't have a hit the first 2 games of the series, but then with 1 swing of the bat. Bring up the board of him the last 11 games. He's starting to get it going. 341, 2 bombs, 9 RBIs. And you got to come out of this slow. Let's get back into the tape. I know we're getting heavy here, but kind of the progression of coming out of this. This was in Tampa. You see him getting very rotational, trying to pull everything. That's off the end of the bat. Nice play by Mangum right there. And then he gets jammed again. Oh. And then all of a sudden, here we go. I don't love the 3-2 slider pull down the left field line, but we'll take it. It's starting to get us going. This was August 5th. 97, bullet to left field. He starts to get hot. 3 knocks this night. Last one, you need a little luck. It hits off the pitcher, gets into the outfield, and then 2 nights later, he has a nice night against Toronto with a couple knocks. He takes Scherzer deep right here on a breaking ball. But there was 1 swing against the Angels that I think changes everything. Bases loaded 0-2. That gets you going. That's when you start to get confident. You say, all right, I can back some things up and move it the other way. So big time sweep.